You'll notice the rust in this wheel well is gone. Dad scraped it out and treated it and put some kind of, I forget what he said it was called, basically like Bondo but with little bits of metal in it or something, or fiberglass. Looks good. One thing I've figured out about this rear axle, at some point somebody welded it. Because normally, if you turn one side, the other side should turn in the opposite direction because differential. Well, on this one, you turn it, and the whole thing turns as one. I don't think they had a limited slip variant for these. I could be wrong on that one. We also took the door hardware out on this side to see why it didn't shut right. It's not out here right now, but the bit that comes out, there's a lot of lateral play in it. It's really worn out, or the bracket's really worn out rather. I'm gonna see if we can fix that. Also, the spring that forces it out is broken. Another effort on the Scout Chronicles, we found a burned 62 Scout in French Creek that had a set of doors. And so now we have two sets of doors that open and close. Not bad. Also, we figured out why those wheel studs were such a pain in the ass, or Dad did rather. Apparently, the driver's side ones were left-hand thread instead of right-hand thread, so whoever tried to get them off last completely buggered them. You can tell on these because they have an L on them. I don't know if the camera focuses enough to show that, but they do. So, yeah, that's helpful. No idea why they did that. Why would they do that? I couldn't even begin to tell you why. I guess so that your lug nuts wouldn't spin off at a high rate of speed on a vehicle that will do 48 miles an hour. Also, I don't know if I covered this in the last one. Dad got the new rad in. So our JB welded rad is now a spare. Unless I make it into a redneck air conditioner. Spare. Check it out. No rust holes. Sean got it all nice and welded up, and even managed to ball peen it a little to match the body line there. Fits up real nice here. We'll need a little bead of seam sealer down that. It's got a moth in its mouth. Also looks like it's not very good on concrete. Come on. Yeah, stay out of the shop. Oh, strikey. Strikey. Alright, a little more work on the Scout today. Dad got the emblems all nice and shined up. A little gasoline. The gas tanks are back in, hooked back up. That was fun, getting them in. Actually not that bad. And on both sides, I tested the fuel level sensor, which is only on this side. And I don't know what the values are supposed to be, but they were linear, so I assume that's good. We got the gas fillers back on. Those were a pain. The rubber was old and it did not want to go in. So Dad's been trying some more on this dent back here. Sean suggested using the propane torch to heat up the panel and then hitting it with the stud puller. Looks like that did some good. That'll require a fair bit of this still, and a fair bit of grinding, unless we want it to look like it has herpes.